Alrighty guys, 'tis I, Chrissy Girl. Welcome back to part 13 of my Pokémon Black playthrough. And we're getting ready to take on Elesa, the 4th gym leader in this game. She's probably one of the more annoying gym leaders actually, because of these things. These oh so cute but oh so annoying things. Froggy's probably going to be my best bet in this gym because it's part ground type, so electric attacks aren't going to do a thing to him. I'm going to go with Supersonic and just whittle it down with like my water type attacks. You know, hopefully it'll whittle its own health down as well. Aqua Ring will also restore my hit points, so that's probably going to be my best bet. The one thing that makes this gym more annoying than like all the others is just one main thing. Each and every one of Elesa's Pokemon knows the move Volt Switch, which basically means they'll perform an electric type attack on you, and then they'll switch out to another one of their teammates, and that can be really irritating because it means constantly having to dish out hits you know, against different Pokemon, so none of it really feels like they're whittling down. It's just like they're constantly switching and just fucking Elesa. I don't know why I switched out. I mean, the strategy that I had going with Froggy worked so well, and Gale is so weak to electric attacks, but the thing with Emolga is Emolga is part flying type, so ground type attacks aren't going to do anything. Rock type attacks will, and Gale's the only one that really knows a rock type attack in the form of ancient power. I had a good thing going. I don't know why I really don't know why I mean, I could have just stuck it out with Froggy. Froggy had the best chance going to knock these buggers out. The only problem is, if they don't hit you with Volt Switch, they won't switch out, and that can be kind of irritating. And it just means that if I want to hit, like, say, if I want to use Dig on Zeb Striker and it uses Volt Switch before I actually dig underground, Dig isn't going to hit because it'll switch straight to Emolga, and Emolga's a flying type, so ground type attacks don't work. Froggy's definitely going to be my best bet, I think. I do not know why I switched her out, because she's my best bet. She's the one that's got, you know, the part ground type thing, you know. She's part ground type, so she's got best chance of standing against these Pokemon, because Volt Switch will not work. I don't know why I bothered. I mean, I should have just stuck with Froggy throughout the whole thing. I would not have had a problem, but hey ho, we all do stupid things. For some reason I ended up switching through to Apophis. I'm thinking the main reason that I did that is because Froggy was so weak, you know, down to like 3 hit points, and I wanted to heal her up. I knew that Apophis probably wouldn't survive this. Emolga's part flying type after all, so Emolga's definitely got the type advantage here. Okay, why did I heal Gale up? I wasn't actually going to go for another attempt on the rock type move thing, was I? Oh, the stupidity that is me. Well, I suppose Leech Seed isn't a bad strategy, even if I knew that Apophis wasn't going to survive. So, I mean, sometimes you've got to look at your own stupidity and laugh. I could have very easily done it just by sticking with Froggy and just healing her up whenever she needed it, really. There was no need for Gale to get involved at all, because Gale isn't going to survive one Volt Switch at all. See what I mean? One Volt Switch and he's out of there. If I'd have been smart, I would have healed up I'd have healed up Froggy, but you know, I'm not smart, so there. I did at least get a leech seed off on it, so I suppose that's something. But I should have just stuck with the strategy I used in the first Emolga. That was perfect. That strategy, it worked out perfectly. I'm just gonna pick at myself now for doing that. I feel like such an idiot. I'm hoping to get as many parts up as I can today, because I was hoping to like do 4 parts yesterday, and you know, commentary and 4 parts today, but it's not looking like it's gonna pan out that way. But hey ho, shit happens. Pinto hanging on for dear life there. You are a little star. Okay, that's good. That's good. Emolga's gone to sleep. Oh crap. Well, Emolga's still asleep, so I can't really complain too much. Come on, Pinto. You the man. Well, not really, but you're the woman. So long as Emolga stays asleep, we should be good to go. Honestly, Emolga, you keep your mouth hanging wide open. Let those flies come right into your gob. You use hyper potions all you like, Elesa. This thing is going down. Provided it stays asleep, I'm happy. And I'm getting my health back with each and every turn because of Leech Seed. Oh crap, it woke up. Emolga's catching flies in its gob. Wide open all the time. They say that we eat spiders as well when we sleep. So, think of all the things crawling in Emolga's mouth. I'm sorry, but I have to comment on that. It's just freaky how they, you know, its mouth is always that wide open. I'm just gonna let Pinto do this, because Pinto, well, she's out, so she may as well. I mean, she's nearly knocked it out twice. I would completely hate Emolga if it wasn't so cute. As it is, it's cute, so I can kind of let it off for being really annoying. I think, in the last part, I think I said Emolga was probably the most annoying part of this gym. But in truth, looking back, it's Volt Switch, definitely. Volt Switch is what makes this gym so annoying. If you've got like a good rock type that isn't Archon, because Archon's part flying, then Emolga's really just a joke. I think the problem definitely lies with Volt Switch. But I still managed to beat you, Elesa. You fail, and I win. I'll take that Bolt badge, thank you very much. And now I can move on with my journey. And we get TM72 Volt Switch, which I don't think any of my Pokemon can learn, so I don't particularly care. Okay, whatever you say. Gotta get out of this gym. So let's ride this roller coaster one more time. Oh, life is a roller coaster, just gotta ride it. Okay. What do you got to say? Oh, very funny. Okay, so I'm done now in Numbasa City. Actually, I was actually looking back at some this thing, and apparently I forgot to pick up HMO4 strength here. So before anybody notes the fact that I didn't pick it up, yeah, I know. When I actually get around to recording again, the first thing I'm gonna do, well, as soon as Archon evolves and learns fly, or after, depending, I'll go back and get it. Before I move on to Route 5, I'm going to explore Route 16 quickly, because I may as well. You know, there's trainers that I can battle, and they're on roughly the same level that I am, so, you know, why not? Every little helps. That should be the slogan for this playthrough, I think. Oh crap, a copper. He looks like one of those typical policemen with the big jaws and truncheons. It'd be funny if that truncheon was squeaky. You wouldn't be able to take him seriously. Just don't ask why I came out like that. Don't ask. Well, Froggy's probably going to be very useful in the next gym, so I'm going to stick with her to get her levels up a bit more. Why the hell not? She my girl. There's actually 3 Pokemon that I can think of that I'm probably going to be using in the next gym. Out of my team. The main ones being Froggy and Apophis, but I think there's one Pokemon that next gym leader uses that Cheren will also be able to take out, so I'm mainly going to be focusing on those 3, I think. These cyclists. No, I haven't got any cyclists. Shut up. Ducklet. I don't think Froggy's got much that's going to be too good against you, so I'm just going to switch out, I think. I'm going to go to Gale. At least Gale's not weak to water type attacks. And he's nearly going up in level anyway. He needs to redeem himself after that embarrassing gym battle in which I forced him to battle when I didn't need to. Poor Gale. Lipard. Oh, you stupid cyclist. Why would you have one of these things? Come on out, Tyrion. You the man. The imp. The half man. Oh god, I love A Song of Ice and Fire. Oh crap, that means I can only use... I can't use the same move 2 turns in a row, I've got to alternate. So I'm gonna have to headbutt you or something. I can't use Rock Smash again. Bye bye. And that takes care of you. Yeah, I could use my bicycle, but I can't be bothered. I'm not quite sure why, but when I'm playing the actual game normally, I always whip the bicycle out, but when it comes to a playthrough, I just can't be bothered. I think maybe it's partially because of the music as well. The music changes when you use the bike. And I don't really want to... I want people to actually be able to listen to the music on the routes and stuff. And I don't know. I'm just happy to run everywhere. Not in real life, obviously. Imagine running everywhere in real life. My goodness, that'd be knackering. I'm gonna quickly go up here. Bloody wild Pokemon. Everywhere I look, wild Pokemon. I'm not gonna bother getting that item purely because I would have to switch, go back to the Pokemon Center, get Patrats. Oh, I just can't be fucking arsed. I'm so lazy. If it's anything worthwhile, let us know. I'll probably go back and get it, but at the moment I'm really not fussed. Over here's a big mushroom. I think I can trade that in for something. More wild Pokemon! Up we go. I think the hidden item requires me to have Waterfall, which I don't think I get till after game anyway, so... And I'm really not intending to cover after game. And just, that's a problem. Some people like living quietly by themselves. Is there anything that this woman's supposed to, like, do for me or something? Because... I don't know. Just seems like it's a bit of a waste of time, her being there, really. I don't know. I haven't explored every single aspect of this game. It's just, I'm just a general gamer. I've mentioned that so many times now. It's another item up there. I didn't realise that I could pick up strength in Nimbasa City. If I did, I would have forgotten it, but alas, I'll have to come back and get it later on. For the time being, I'm just going to battle the trainers and then head on to Route 5. Carry on training. Carry on training. I will marvel at my failure later. Okay, Scraggy will not even remotely stand up against the might of Gale, provided that Gale actually attacks it. Oh, Gale, you rule. Well done. That's the problem with Swagger. It's one of the main reasons why I won't use it. Swagger's good if you're using it against a Pokemon with higher special attack, but either way, you're still really increasing the Pokemon's attack, and even if there's only a slight chance of them attacking you, there's still that slight chance. Ugh, I'd rather not take the risk. It's one of those risky moves. Sometimes the risk pays off, sometimes it doesn't. I'd much rather just use something like Supersonic or Confuse Ray just to confuse them without taking any extra risks. Come on, Gale. That takes care of that Whirlipede. Apophis is certainly getting higher up in terms of level. Another Whirlipede. I'll give Pinto a shot at this one. It's only fair. I also figured out where Psychic and Calm Mind, the two moves that I want Pinto to learn, are, and I don't pick them up until after game in regards to the TM, so it's a good thing I haven't evolved Pinto yet, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to learn them at all until after game. And I believe I've already mentioned I don't really intend on covering after game. I'm one of those lazy fuckers that doesn't cover the after game, just the main game. Gotta let some people work some of it out for themselves. Then me saying that kind of implies I think I'm helping people. I'm really not. I'm doing this for fun. I've only ever done this for fun. So this is the Marvelous Bridge, and it's closed off until after game, so there's not really much I can do about that. So for the time being, that's Route 16. I mean, I could have battled some more trainers by, if I'd, known that strength was in Nimbasa City. I'm actually really kicking myself. But, yeah. And there's a quick note, here's the bike. The bike that I'll probably never use again. Oh. In fact, I think I healed up quickly. I think that's what that was all about. Lazy editing and all that. Okay, Route 5, Performer Street. Oh, you again! Goodness sake! Yes, I know I've got the badge, but you don't have to challenge me every time I get a gym badge. I'm still gonna be stronger than you. You need to sort your ego out, mate. Put that cock back in your pants. I mean, seriously, I cannot believe that you would win against Elesa with that thing. Sorry, God, I can't help but bash these things. I was just so disappointed with them. But I can't believe that Cheren would beat Elesa with a Lipard and the rest of his team. It's especially taking into consideration that his starter would be weak to them. I believe he has a Pan Sage, so that would be weak to Elesa's, Emolga's as well. Just... and his Birdie would be weak to them. Just... how could he beat Elesa with this team? I mean, there's probably very likely bound to be a way. I'm probably the only person that would actually just only go the route of having super effective moves, but oh my god, I'll try and avoid using Pokemon that are weak against, you know, Pokemon that the gym leader's going to use. And, you know, she has 2 Emolgas. You know, they're part Flying type. So they have advantages over Pignite, over Pan Sage, over, and all of her Elesa's Pokemon have advantage over the bird. I don't know if it's evolved or not. I can't remember if it's evolved into Tranquil yet. In fact, I think it has evolved into Tranquil. Don't ask me, I don't remember the last time I battled him. I know it was in Route 4, but I don't make a habit of remembering every single battle that I have with Cheren, because there's just so many of them. Okay, Speed Rose. It's not doing you much good though, is it? Because Froggy is super effective against you in more ways than one. Flame Charge is kind of like a good move for like raising speed, but really that's about, you know, it's not the best fire type move. Yeah, as evolved into Tranquil. Now I remember. But Tranquil would have been completely weak against all of Elesa's teams. The only one that really, out of all of the ones I've fought so far, that doesn't have any kind of weakness to Elesa's team is the Lipard. I'm sorry, but Lipard sucks. Excuse me. This isn't going to deal as much damage. I keep forgetting about Defeatist. That's the only downside with Gale. It's that stupid ability of it. Oh. Come on, let's take you out. One little pluck, and you are dead. Slam. Well, beats tackle, so I think I'll teach it. I mean, quite a lot of stuff beats tackle. Apart from, like, I don't like takedown and double edge because of the recoil damage, but slam's good. You can't beat me because I'm better than you. Okay. Who's that redhead dude? Why, this is Elesa. So, it's astonishing we actually get to not only meet the champion, but we know he's the champion right from the get-go. In a lot of other Pokemon games, you meet the champion, but you don't know that they're the champion until you actually get to the Elite Four and beat the Elite Four. This is probably one of the only times where you know that this guy's the champion before you actually get to face him. And in any case, you don't get to face him for a long while yet. So, I suppose that's an exception. Well, thank you. I admittedly had concerns that I was going to have to go into battle with these 2 toddlers with barely any hit points left because Cheren took them all away from me. But seriously, 2 Herdia, I'm not even slightly concerned. You're going to send out your Lipard. Okay, I could have easily swapped out and just gone with Tyrion, because Tyrion actually would have been the better choice here, because Tyrion's got Rock Smash, would have taken him down very easily. But I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. No, I'm going to carry on with Gale. I'm not sure why, but I suppose it's experience. Oh my goodness! Cheren's got knocked out by a toddler's herdia. A toddler beat Cheren. And he's wondering why he can't beat me? You should be wondering why you can't beat these bloody toddlers. I mean, getting rid, you know, you should be getting rid of that bloody Lipard for a start. Shitty Pokemon that it is. I'm sorry, but I cannot help but bash that thing because they suck, they really do. In my mind, I've never got much use out of them. I'm gonna heal up because I don't want to get knocked out by these toddlers, especially given that I'm mocking Cheren for being knocked out by these toddlers. If I had gone with Tyrion, there wouldn't even be this conversation wouldn't even be existed, because Tyrion would have taken them both out straight away. Especially Cheat's a good idea. I'm not going to slag off Pansage because I've used Pansage before and it's actually surprisingly decent. So I beat the preschoolers. They just sound so chuffed that they actually fought. The Pokemon actually obeyed them. So I think this game's all kind of like trying to say, oh, everybody has different opinions. You should accept everybody has different opinions. Yeah, fuck you, Cheren. I think that's kind of what this game's trying to get across here. Everyone has different opinions and you should accept it. Okay, let's see what this Harlequin has to offer and then I'll end this part. Harlequin Paul. There's 2 Pokemon. Well, indeed, okay. Well, Gale's a good. It's a good thing I got Gale up front then, because Gale's a good choice. Ah, Protect. Fucking Protect. Ugh. I've recently got my hands on a ROM for Fire Red Omega, which is a ROM hack of Pokemon Fire Red. I'm quite looking forward to playing that, and that'll probably be after Pokemon Black, or, you know, whenever I feel like it, really. I'm thinking, leaning more towards after Pokemon Black, and then after that I might do, you know, either before or after I will do Pokemon Black 2. I mean, if I'm doing Black, I may as well do Black 2, eh? I'm quite looking forward to it. Be different. I also want to do Crystal and Yellow at some point, so hopefully I'll be able to get around to doing them as well. I'll see how things pan out. I mean, I change my mind quite a lot, so things could change, but that's generally what I'm planning on doing at the moment. I'm quite looking forward to it. Anyway, with that being said, I will see you guys in the next part where we'll head to Driftvale City. See you later.